Hey Leo, how's it going? This is Muertero Chris from the Guard Owl. Welcome to my channel. We're going to go ahead and do your pre-shuffled reading for the month of April 2020, starting on the 7th of April, the full moon. I've already pre-shuffled the cards and laid out. Okay, so already I'm getting energy for Leo. What I have right here is the Alchemist in reverse, which serves as the Magician card. And it's crowning the Strength card, which actually is your card in the whole entire tarot deck. What I'm sensing with this particular energy is that you're having a little bit of a conflict with your spiritual strength. Where exactly does it lie? You're trying to rely a little bit on information. I feel like you're trying to do some research, and it's kind of just leading you into all kinds of other directions. Um, with the Alchemist card in reverse, however, I'm also seeing that your strength is also down, because the interesting thing with this Strength card and the Alchemist card is it has the infinity symbol. It's that sideways eight, and they're one right on top of each other. They're almost kind of mirroring each other in a way, but both in reverse to each other. What I would strongly recommend with this particular beginning of the reading is try to focus down on what your needs are, what it is that you're trying to fulfill spiritually. And from there, you can go ahead and progress into what kind of a focus you need for your spiritual pathway. I hope that makes sense. With this Wheel of Fortune and this Queen of Cups right here, I'm getting within the social line of your life. Things have kind of come down to a halt, and that would make sense with the times that we're going through right now. Um, but it's also kind of a thing of you're trying to just be on your own, almost kind of like the Hermit card, kind of like the Virgo kind of energy, just trying to keep to yourself and trying to balance out planning, lots of thoughts going through your mind, and just really trying to keep it to yourself and only talking to those that really need be let known to. With this Queen of Cups, however, I'm sensing that you're having a little bit of a frustration because it's not exactly what you're trying to get out of your plans. Um, things are moving things are moving smoothly in your favor. However, it's not exactly to your liking. This is something that is going to kind of frustrate you just a tad bit, but it's not going to be anything that you can't deal with, Leo, because you are a lion, you are a conqueror. This will, this is not anything new to you. You've dealt with this before. Um, I wouldn't necessarily say this is going to be somewhat of a tower moment, especially because that tower has not come up in this reading. However, you're kind of trying to refrain from letting that kind of energy get to you, or that kind of imbalanced kind of feel. You kind of feel like you're going to tip over with some of it. Because it's like, wow, okay, things are going for me, but I really would like it in this other way instead. Um, Regardless, don't worry about that so much, because it will turn out for you in the end how it should be. It's just a process of going through the steps. You've gone through some steps, now there's just a few more steps you need to go through, and it will get there. So just be a little bit more patient. I'm getting over here the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. This Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Um, this Eight of Pentacles has been coming up a lot for some Leos that I've read for. Uh, for me, this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, when I see it, it becomes more of a spiritual card for me. And again, going back to the beginning of your reading, we're seeing a little bit of a twist and turn with your spirituality. However, with this particular Eight of Pentacles and this Eight of Cups, I'm kind of seeing and I'm kind of feeling like, okay, so we got the whole spirituality thing coming. Okay, I got a little bit of an introduction to whatever it is I'm trying to get into as a Leo. Um, but still, what else am I lacking? What else am I missing? I know there's something more to this. you're trying to look out into something that you kind of feel is being kept secret for you. Don't rush this too much. It's going to work out in your favor. Then again, going into all this over here too with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. This is not something that you can go ahead and just rush. Everything happens at a day by day process. Okay? But you will build up to it. Everything will come, to the surface for you the way it's supposed to come to the surface for you. However, with this Eight of Cups, I'm getting kind of like the moon in here because it is kind of a dark card the way I see it. I'm getting kind of like going towards more the month of October. You're going to start to see things come more into fruition for you spiritually, socially, and financially. So look forward to that. And you know what? Really kind of try to focus in with your checkbook. I'm getting some of you are kind of thinking about, I don't know, I'm getting something about accountant work. Then again, we have this Eight of Pentacles, and Pentacles is representative of, earthly possessions, especially money, the finances. But yeah, I'm feeling something about October. So look forward to October to things getting a little bit better for you Leos out there. I know it's a little bit of a stretch, especially with the way everything's going right now, but it will start to look up for you, Leo. And again, the Strength card is right here from the very beginning. So right from the beginning, you have a lot of strength. You're conquerors, you're Leos, you're lions. Okay, you guys got this. The Ten of Pentacles over here and the Sun. For some of you Leos, I'm seeing that there's just kind of like a want for some romance. You're looking out into the light. You're looking out into the brightness of some kind of love. Hungry for even not so much. How do I want to say? You're not really wanting so much a relationship where you're tied down, but you are looking for a little bit of attention. That will come to you. I'm looking more so the rest of the month of April, starting as of tonight of the 7th with the full moon. For some of you out there that are really deeply into doing a lot of prayer, a lot of you that are out there really into putting your intentions out into the universe, tonight and the next 3 nights will be a very, very good time for you all to start working on that, putting your intentions out for some love, for some romance. It would definitely benefit you a lot. Okay, so make sure you're working on that. It's definitely going to come to fruition for you all towards the end of April. Overall, the energy with all of this and how it affects you, I'm getting with the King of Wands and with this Prince of Wands, a little bit of stubbornness. I'm feeling like some of you Leos out there are wanting to get a little bit more fit. And it's something that's real typical of you all, because then again, you guys are Leos, you guys are Lions. A lot of you are very into, being, fit. I'm getting a lot of you Leos out there that like to be fit, but you're slacking. And that can have a lot to do with what's going on in the times we're living in right now. Having to be quarantined and not being able to go to work so much. And for some of you Leos that may have been laid off or whatever, it may have, hit you in a very, I'm not sure if psychological would be the correct terminology, but it's just hit you in a way where it's just kind of got you a little depressed and a little down. And that is leading to you not just kind of like not wanting to do anything. Do not let this affect you. Try to get yourself up, get away from the news, get away from everything that's going on. You already know how things are going. It's been going that way since the beginning of April, and even before that, since back in March. Start focusing more on yourself. Start focusing more on your health. You're going to get back up there to where you were. For some of you, especially some of you that have been seeing those memes. I know some of you Leos have been seeing those memes like, this is how I'm going to roll out of, the whole COVID-19, this whole situation that's going on, and it has memes of people like, they're kind of chunky and this is how I'm going to roll out. And some of you Leos, y'all have kind of posted some of that. Don't give in to that. It doesn't have to be like that. Don't let this get to you. You got time on your hands right now, a lot of you Leos, so get to it. This is basically your general reading. This is what I got for you for the month of April, Leo. And don't forget, look forward to October when that's coming up. Take note of that. All right. And don't worry about your spirituality. It's coming. It's definitely coming. You guys are Leos. Leos are very blessed when it comes to spirituality. So don't worry. It's coming. You got this. All right, Leo. That's all I got for you. Have a good one.